It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife. Woohoo! We are here.
Hey everybody, we're counting down to the weekend. It is Wednesday, hump day. Just hang in there. Friday is on the way.
Absolutely, guys. You know how we do it. Every week we count you down to the weekend. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 11:15
a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We go live. See, y'all, he trying to take my line. I'm supposed to say Eastern Standard Time because, you know, we're all around the world. We appreciate you from wherever you're watching. And of course, if you're watching, thank you.
And we want to say welcome to another episode of A Blind Guy,
His wife,
Their Life
live.
On this channel, we explore entertainment, careers, health, and wellness, and introduce you to the fabulous people we've met throughout our professional and personal networks. Today is no exception to the rule.
Today is fun, guys. We're talking about traveling. We've got a world traveler, but I won't give it away. Corey, go ahead.
We're not going to give it away. Today, we have a world traveler, author, and musician.
Didn't we just give it away?
Yeah, we just gave it away. And
well, no, we didn't. We said world traveler. I stopped there. You're giving everything away because this brother has done everything.
A lot. He's done a lot. He is none
like he's done a lifetime of things. But we'll just, let him pop in and say hello.
We're gonna bring Taye Uhuru in to say good morning to the viewing audience.
Hey there. Good morning.
Peace, family. Peace. It's definitely an honor to be on this show. How y'all feeling?
We're doing good, doing good. We're glad to have you up here. Can't wait to hear what you got for us today.
Yes, we are more excited. We're not going to give away everything because we said you've done a lifetime of things, but you look very young. So we're not going to give your age. We'll see if, the audience can guess, if they can figure that out, unless you don't want to tell them. We'll see.
No, it's all good.
All right, so you can guess Taye's age, typing in the chat. And if you do, you win the hand clap emoji from us.
All right. So we actually have a giveaway today, Corey. So anyways, we'll see you soon, Taye. All right. So we have a giveaway, guys. We're trying a new feature. It's a giveaway feature. So yeah, we're going to see who gets the hand claps, Corey.
All right. And we're also going to give you a sneak peek at today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie. What is it?
Oh, today's plant-based treat is something that is super easy, guys. We're always trying to get you to eat your fruits, your vegetables. This particular treat, Corey, it does include fruit. It does not include vegetables, but hey, it's a good
two-step jam. Just
all right, two-step jam.
Yeah, she was like, just 2 steps, but I cut her off because I didn't want to give them too much, just a sneak peek.
Two-step jam. That is what we're going to show you today. All as we promote health and wellness, getting you to eat more fruits and vegetables throughout the course of the day. Now, remember, this broadcast is member supported by viewers like you. What does that mean, LaQuita Marie?
Well, it means that you guys can see scrolling right there at the bottom of the screen is Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life. Well, no, blindguyhiswife.com.
Right.
See, don't listen to me, guys. Just read it for yourself.
The one time I didn't cut you off, the one time it didn't get it right.
I know, yeah. And so, you should have cut me off, Corey. So I'm going to head over to blindguyhiswife.com so that you can see who we are. Corey's eyes don't work. He has a wife. We celebrate life. This is who we are. You know what, Corey? I think, let me refresh this page. I think we got like a refreshing new look thanks to Real Talk with Ntabi.
Real Talk with Ntabi, all the way from South Africa, designing artwork, logos, and
intro
videos. She can do it all, and you can reach out to her. She has her own YouTube channel, Real Talk with Ntabi. She's a tech person, but she's also a comedian on the low, though. She's real funny. So.
Oh, my goodness. She is amazing. And she's here. She's in here saying, hello, David, Shine. She says, hi, Phil. And then she also says, I'm third. People always trying to get first.
Always trying to flex.
Yes.
Anyway, who was first? We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later.
When you visit blindguyhiswife.com, scroll on down to the green coffee cup and click the green coffee cup. To quote the great Bernie Mac, click.
Buy me a coffee, support the production, click the green coffee cup. So when you do that, it opens up a little widget here. You can simply type in as many coffees as you'd like. 1 coffee, 3 coffee, or 5 coffees are the default. So 1, 3, or 5. However,
let's type in 7 today because that's the same amount as a ticket to come to our paint and sip, sip and paint, Art Life Sip and Paint, end of the year fundraiser event on May 22nd.
So wait a minute, I'm gonna type in 7.
Oh, you can type in 7 to 7.
What do you mean 7? How's that the number?
7, that gives you 7 times 5.
Oh, okay.
See?
No,
Camelot Elementary Math.
I thought you was, no, well, see, here's the thing. I get what you're saying now. But if I type in a 7 right here in the box, I don't know why it's not letting me type in a 7. Let me see if I can click a 3. I can click a 5. Let me see if I can now type in a 7. Nope. You can't type in. You know what? They play too much on.
BMAC is playing too much right now.
As you can see, at this current time, we're running a sale. You can only purchase 1 coffee, 3 coffees, or 5 coffees. So that means get it while it's hot. As you can see, other people have purchased coffees as well. You can scroll and see who's done that thing, and then you can also scroll down and check out that paint and sip. It is part of the 25 for 25 campaign that we're running. Corey has been blind 25 years now. This year, it's been 25 years that Corey has not been able to see. We've got goals to reach. One of those goals is, or 5 of those goals is centered around our Sip and Paint fundraiser. So of course, check out blindguyhiswife.com. You can check out all the information here. And these are ways that you can jump in at no cost, guys. If you don't buy a ticket, if you don't buy us a coffee, you can always help to share.
By bum rushing the button.
Clicking the like button. Definitely so, because we want to definitely make a greater impact. We want to share this information with others, and you can be a part of reaching those goals that way.
All right, so let's jump right into greeting our viewing audience this morning. LaQuita Marie, since I can't see, you're going to read the comments for me, to me, so that I can hear them and we can engage with our audience. And feel free to ask questions when we move into our featured guest, and you can ask questions there as well.
Well, David Hunt says he is first. Ha ha.
All right, David Hunt finally got back on the first place pony there.
All right, hashtag Mama made me do it. No, Mama, I made it. I'm just making up stuff. So hashtag Mama, I made it. So, and he's like, yes, because everybody always beats him to first place. David Hunt is a musician, guy.
He has a YouTube channel as well.
He's a tech guy, so he sneaks out from work, but he can't ever sneak away fast enough to be in first place. And today he's done it.
All right, so check David Hunt out on YouTube with his morning meditation music.
Absolutely. Shine Bright is in the house saying Grand Rising fam.
We don't even want to hear that Grand Rising stuff this morning, Shine Bright, because it's raining, it's pouring. Philip Waldo is snoring. We got all this going on right now.
It's a lot.
So you got to shine bright. You got to work a little bit harder.
Well, she's doing it. She's trying. And, April showers bring May flowers. Maybe we didn't have enough showers last month.
Maybe.
David Hunt is saying Grand Rising. And Atupan, the Talking Drums Entertainment, is saying can't wait.
All right.
Nice.
We Atupan family now.
Also reminding you all, give those thumbs up. It does help other people to find this information, to find this stream. So thank you for that.
And if you're watching on the replay, don't forget the hashtag Replay Squad.
Absolutely. We've got Real Talk with Ntabi. She's in 3rd place. And Phil is saying, grand morning, all.
Real Talk with Ntabi again from South Africa. Check our YouTube channel out. PWJ in the house.
Boom. He is, what place is he? 4th, 5th?
15th.
Well, he is saying hello. So he's like, hey, Ntabi. Hey, I got my coach in the house, Corey. Coach Remy Fitness.
Remy Fitness in the house.
Says hello. Coach
Good
Remy
morning.
is.
And he's in South Africa too, right?
Yeah.
All the way from South Africa watching. Good morning, Coach Remy.
Guys, you're going to be really excited about this episode because Taye, our featured guest for the day, has been to South Africa. He does tours there to South Africa, to Senegal, to Ethiopia, to Kenya, to Egypt, to Ghana. And so, you guys from South Africa are going to probably have a really good time chatting with him today. Feel free to ask questions about some of the things he does, some of the things he highlights, because Coach Remy, this might be part of the tour that he can add, a fitness experience when he's there in South Africa. Who knows?
Check out Coach Remy's channel. He had his mom out there working up. That lady bench pressed 300 pounds 20 times because she's on the Coach Remy fitness program.
All right, guys, we are now into the 5-minute story time.
You could let it ride a little bit. You could let it ride a little bit, but okay.
Yeah, because that man.
It was 255.
His mom is on the channel, and she does work out sometimes, so anybody can do it. He does leg days, chair days, Anybody can do it. You can work out with water bottles, and there are timers on the screen. David says aloha at Real Talk with Ntabi. Shine Bright is saying greetings Ntabi, and she's also reminding you guys to smash that like button. So Real Talk with Ntabi is in there clapping, and she's guessing that he's 26 years old. Remember we said guess how old our guest today is, Taye. So
we'll see.
Yeah, David is shouting out Phil. And Real Talk with Ntabi says, thanks for the shout out. Much love. Absolutely. I've got to email you right after this too. I got your message. So awesome. Thanks for that. David, look at David. He is still flexing all the way down the thread. I was first today. Mama, I made it.
Okay.
Right. Thank you, David, for that hashtag 25 for 25. Phil is saying, I see David, and he's like, he is snoring hard. You know, he's down there in like 12th place himself. So Phil, I'm sorry, you didn't make it to first. You're down there in 31st, but hey, we've got a great guest to liven everybody up today. So what do you say, Corey? Should we bring him in?
Yeah, I say we go ahead and bring him in because we got a lot of ground to cover with this fabulous young person who's doing a lot of great things in the world today. Now, the name of his YouTube channel is Camp Cleveland. His organization is Camp Cleveland. And we all know that except for the Browns, a lot of good things come out of Cleveland, Ohio. We have the Cleveland Cavaliers. We give them that. They have a baseball team that's been decent in the past. They have some of the great legends in music, the Ohio Players. They had even the man of the hour, Rudy Ray Moore, Mr. Dolomite himself. And if you love P-Funk, you can thank Ohio for Bootsy. Bootsy Collins, the bass player for Parliament and the Funkadelics. So
I gotta do some tech work, Corey.
So we have somebody that's ranking right up, climbing the charts to reach those same stellar heights, coming all the way out of Cleveland, Camp Cleveland. It's time for today's featured guest, Taye Uhuru of Camp Cleveland. All right.
Peace, family. How y'all feeling?
Doing good, doing great. Glad to have you here.
Doing absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for gracing the platform today. We appreciate you being here.
So let's jump right into it.
Well, wait a minute.
Okay.
Shine Bright is already welcoming folks, saying, welcome, Taye. We've got our guests. They're excited to have you here. Phil is also saying, welcome, welcome, welcome. So people are excited to hear from you today. I know Corey said, let's jump right in. And Corey, Shine Bright had guessed earlier his age. I got to go up there and show everybody because our kids are speaking Swahili. Taye, I don't know how many languages that you speak. I know you travel all around, but she's saying Mzuri Asubuhi, which is
good morning.
Is that good morning in Swahili?
Yes.
Okay, that is good morning in Swahili. So David Hunt said that he thinks Taye is 28. Coach Remy says he thinks he is 35, and Sean Bright says she thinks he is 33.
Okay.
They listen to David Hunt talking about 19, then he changed it to 28. Phil said 29. They just like, we're gonna put all the numbers in there. So we won't say just yet, because of course we're like, you are a young man in this world out doing wonderful things. So where do we start, Corey?
We're gonna jump right in. We want to know from you. Camp Cleveland is a brand that you built, and it's also the name of your organization. You do lots of things as far as educational tours. You're an author, you're a musician under the Camp Cleveland label. But tell everybody, what is the origins of Camp Cleveland?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Cleveland, that's my city. I love them to death. So I'm representing Camp. That's like saying, my team, my crew. So,
Right.
Hey, we got family in the house. Trey Mion is like, hey, family. Hey, how you doing, Trey?
Trey in the house.
And we also have why is David Hunt putting 23? Remember I said he's gonna put all the.
He's gonna start counting. And we're not gonna tell you, so you keep right on counting.
And our Atupan, the Talking Drums Edutainment, is laughing at David Hunt because he's got 24. And Phil is saying, hey, Trey, All right. So give us the origins of Camp Cleveland. You said that's, shout out to your home spot. Shout out to
Your squad out there in
your
Cleveland.
stomping grounds. Tell us about it. How did you get started though with Camp Cleveland? Like I know that's your stomping ground. So tell us how you got started with this whole thing.
The organization Camp Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, it really kind of started with the music. I've always been around music since I was a kid. I grew up with my two older brothers. My cousins lived with us. My dad, they was always spinning records, house parties and stuff. So I was blessed and fortunate enough to be able to, hear records earlier on. BDP, Rakim, KRS-One, Ice Cube. A lot of music like that influenced me. And then I started writing at a young age. Elementary school, and then taking it to the next level in middle school and high school, and then just traveling around in different cities and states. And people like, where you from? Where you from? I'm from Cleveland, so now it's Camp Cleveland.
Nice. I'm going to share your Facebook page. I know a lot of people are on Facebook, and Camp Cleveland is on Facebook. And we also have somebody in the chat saying Atapon the Talking Drums Edutainment. If I guess his age, can I get the plant-based treat? Oh, of course you can. Definitely so. And they're also guessing 30. David Hunt is saying, oh, Atapon, I wish I had thought of that. So I'll drop your Facebook into the chat. So you started this out, it started out with the music, but what about traveling? I mean, you have in your bio, it says you've been to more countries than you have states. Like, we got 50 states, but you've been to way more countries at this point.
And that all kind of started out at a young age for you, as traveling with your mother, and then it just grew into its own entity. So tell us about how all that started with the travel business.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it started at a young age as well. I was blessed, man. My mom, she was a bus driver for Greyhound. So sometimes she would take me and my brothers and my sister on trips, sometimes to places like Detroit, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Chicago, New York. So I was able to experience, different places at a young age. But I continued to travel throughout my life. And then as an adult, I went to more states further out, going to the West Coast, going further down south. And then I got my passport in 2010, and that's when I started to travel to different countries.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. I have your Facebook page here. When I scroll right there to the top, where were you in this picture? Because you're right in the back behind all the kids. I see the teacher. Where were you in this picture?
Oh, okay. That's Cape Verde. That's on the west side of Africa. It's 10 islands.
Nice, nice. So it says right there on his Facebook channel, Corey, World Traveler, 70 countries and counting.
70 countries. Now, Camp Cleveland isn't just about...
Oh, wait a minute, Corey, you got to sing a song.
To who?
Somebody says, good morning, all. It's a vocalist.
Oh,
Cecil and Sonia Brown, right. But it's Sonia with the Y.
Why? Sonia, why are you in 13th place? Why?
Sonia
in late today?
Yeah, Sonia is a vocalist, and so she's saying, good morning. Our kids are still guessing his age, 33. What did they say? 34. David Hunt is saying 27. And Phil has a question. So are you living the song World Tour?
World Tour.
Yeah, definitely.
No,
and look, and see now, Sean Bright is like, oh, he grew up listening to vinyl. I might have to change my answer on his age.
Listening
to vinyl.
Oh, vinyl.
Yeah, because you talked about your music background, and that's giving people some insight into how old you might be. Hey there, Emily. She's saying, hey, y'all.
Emily in the house.
Yes.
Hot top playing.
So back to what you were going to ask, Corey.
What I was going to ask you is the Camp Cleveland is about the tour, educational travel tours. We'll talk about that later. But you also got a lot of community service. You're very community minded as far as the things that you do with mentorship and education. What does Camp Cleveland do in that arena as far as community work and mentorship?
Oh man, definitely. I always try to get back to the community, the Black community, from a global perspective. As far as my city, Cleveland, I co-founded a food co-op. I was the president for the first 3 years. I was the head of health and wellness. I put together a lot of events. Also, I volunteered at orphanages, community centers. I've donated school supplies. I helped compose back to school events, back to school drives, giving away supplies and book bags and books and different things like that. Warm winter drives, giving away hats and coats, volunteering
Mhm.
at the homeless shelter, giving away food, and different things like that. I just try to continue to give back as much as I can.
And all of those things were in the States, because when you're traveling abroad, then, you're not necessarily doing warm winter drives and school supply drives. That's when you're doing your educational tours. That's when you're like traveling for your personal knowledge, taking groups. Is that right?
Well, a little bit of both. I worked with schools in the Philippines. I worked with schools in
Mhm.
Cape Verde. I volunteered at orphanages and community centers in the Dominican Republic. I've had warm winter drives in Cleveland, most definitely. It gets real, real cold, and a lot of
Right.
people, they don't have a house, they don't have a bed, they don't have a door, so they're outside. So we just try to give back, give them some
Nice.
warm food and different things like that. We did a Christmas drive this past December. We gave away bikes and scooters and skateboards and different things, to families that may not have been able to get gifts for their kids this year. So I just try to mix it up if I find the opportunity. Sometimes I tag along with other groups of people. They may have an event and I try to donate. And then sometimes I'm able to organize my own things as well.
Nice. Just so you know, Corey, David Hunt says he is 50, and I have a quick question. I have a quick question for you. Have you been to Belgium? Because actually, Coach Remy, Corey, is in Belgium
Oh,
currently.
Belgium. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, have you been to Belgium? Is that one? I know you do European tours also.
Hmm.
Most of your tours are African tours, but you also do European tours. Like I know that when I go to your Instagram, I'm just going to pull it up here. We can see your flyer. It's showing, hey, you got educational tours to Africa, Ethiopia, South Africa, Ghana, Egypt, Kenya, Cape Verde, Senegal. So this flyer is here for Africa. And then, of course, when we go into into your website, that's where we see how you are, all over the world doing European tours as well. So, have you been to Belgium yet?
I've been through Belgium a few times. I
You
haven't
tell
spent a
us.
lot of time there. I've been to Brussels.
Nice, nice. And so,
So
you are a world traveler. You're also an author. And when I was here on the Instagram channel, one of the first that I saw was the Afro set. You want to ask them about that book, Corey?
well, actually, I was going to ask him something. When you do the European tours, are you helping to explore the African influence and presence in European culture and history, or is it something completely different?
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, we definitely tap into the global Black history at all times, So, but I haven't really had many people inquire about the European tours. The main, bulk of it is the African tour. Everybody want to go to Africa, so.
And
Nice.
fellow David Hunt and Phil, just so you know, I asked last night, would Taye accompany me on Ethiopian Air so he could be my visual, so he could give me the visual narration. And then he said, he's just saying it because the students are so beautiful. And he said, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true indeed, true indeed. And it's quite a few other African airlines. It's a beautiful feeling to have Black flight attendants, Black pilots, Black airlines, Black taxi drivers, and baggage handlers. You go to the ATM, people on the money, Black. So.
Right,
Right,
everywhere. And
right.
Phil is already shouting, Ethiopian Airlines.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
we're going to go ahead
Talk
and
about Afro set, right?
we're going to talk about the Afro set, but we are also going to start that giveaway because we want people to they can put into the chat. They only have to put it in one time. And then a little bit later, we're going to do the giveaway for that.
Okay.
So do you want to even share your age before we just tell everybody?
Oh yeah, it ain't no problem. I'm 36.
So Coach Remy was the closest
Oh,
with
no.
35.
All right, no problem. So either way, since you are 36, all we need folks to do is put into the chat hashtag 36. That's it. That's it. And we're going to like randomly choose somebody for a giveaway. So that's it. You got to put hashtag 36. I'm not going to put it in because I don't want to accidentally win.
We should make it more challenging. Since he's from Cleveland, put in hashtag He's a rhinestone, rock and roll, funk and soul dog, baby bubba.
As I was saying,
No,
I'll put it on the screen right here. All you got to do is hashtag 36 to get into the giveaway. And yeah, we're going to draw a name pretty soon. So back to you as an author. I mean, you on your website, you have courses, you have your book, the Afro set. I'm going to head over there so people can see, what this is all about. Tell us about this book, how you got inspired to write it, how it ties into your life, your world travels, your tours. Yeah, tell us about it.
Oh, okay. The Afro Set was a Black Power organization that was organized in the 1960s, and my uncle, my mom's brother, was one of the co-founders. So Afro was short for African. So this organization, they was at the forefront of introducing the city of Cleveland to African history, African language. They taught Swahili, African dancing, African music, the African drums, and different things like that. They had a lot of social programs. They had free breakfast programs, free lunch programs. They had a nursery. They did a lot of things in the community. They had classes on economics, self-defense. They trained with the rifles. They trained with the machetes, the sticks. They did military drills. They had a theater also. They did a lot of poetry readings. They did fashion shows, musical performances, and different things like that. They did a lot of community control. They wanted to keep crime out of the community. So when people sold drugs or were prostituting, or if the police were harassing people, they would address those situations.
Nice. I like the way you said that. Address those situations.
Right.
We ain't gonna say how they addressed it, but hey, they addressed it. So this book, it's on your website. I'll make sure I drop the link to the website right there in the chat, just so that you know, Corey, we got some folks in the chat putting in their hashtags. Phil was one of the first ones. He talking about, I put in 36 already. And then he went on and did hashtag 36. Emily, we've got your submission. Also, Shine Bright has put in 36. She's trying to win. She can put it in twice, Corey.
Oh, you can't cheat like that.
I think, you know what? I think even if you put it in twice, it's an automated situation. So they only, they only let you, I think they only give you one submission. I don't know, unless you use more than one account. If you're watching from two different places, Facebook and YouTube or something like that.
Tell them how to cheat. Okay.
Hey, I'm all about getting what you need. And
is the Afro set available to come to muzzle my wife? You have folks cheat.
Anyways, as I was saying, let's talk more about the Afro set. That particular book is talking about everything that you were just describing. It's got those pictures as well as the information about what your family and the greater community, your family was part of the founding members. They were part of that. But this was a part of the greater community that was doing this work to make sure they were, keeping the streets clean, keeping people safe, and also empowering people with all of the different ways they were pouring in, the arts and education.
Definitely.
And I think
oh, my bad.
No, go ahead. Tell us about your uncle. Yes.
Yeah, so my uncle, he was the minister of information, so he had a lot of responsibility for the organization. He was the editor of their newspaper. He was the organization's photographer. So back then they didn't have the digital camera, so he had to build a dark room and soak the pictures and hang them and stuff like that. He was the spokesperson for the organization as well.
I think that's a great book. If you can grab the book, because this is one of these pieces of history that people know about but don't know about, because you hear about the Black Panthers, you hear about other groups that are out there doing the pro-black groups that were out there during the 60s and 70s, and those guys are doing great work. But you also had organizations like Afro Set. Their story needs to continue to be told, and that's what you're doing with your book, Afro Set. And homage to those elders that made Cleveland a great city. And
Emily is giving you a big thumbs up. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
I mean, the work you're doing is like worldwide. It's because, of course, you're traveling, you're taking people, you're making an impact wherever you are. And that kind of takes us into
music.
Yeah, the music. Everybody is interested in music. So I do want to show one of your music videos, if that's okay with you.
Definitely.
All right. I know that your YouTube channel is Camp Cleveland. Yeah, Camp Cleveland. So I'll drop the link for the YouTube channel.
And make sure you subscribe and like his videos to his channel. Like his videos as well.
Absolutely. He is growing the channel. It's a wonderful space. And so you really can travel the world, you know, just that way. Let's see here. I'm going to share the screen. I guess that kind of is the best way for everybody to see the video. You can't do it without sharing the screen.
And the audio.
Right. Listen to Emily. She's like, music. We love music. And while I'm pulling this up, David Hunt is saying 35 plus 1. And Phil is like, Taye, do you work with doctors? Because Corey has 7 toes on his left foot. Ignore him.
Don't make me laugh.
I know, right? I'm joking. But anyways, I'm going to share the screen. You guys are going to, do you want to tell us a little bit about this music video? Because it's not like somebody filmed it with their cell phone and you just showed up and was like, hey, can you sing? You look cute, get in the video. You know, this all it happened with a process. Tell us a little bit about how this all came to be.
Which video is that?
This is
Black of the Berry.
Black of the Berry.
Oh, okay. Man, that's a song that's definitely dedicated to Black women. Let them know they're beautiful, whether they dark skin, brown skin, light skin, mixed. You know, just letting them know that they are powerful and we love them.
Nice. I love it. And so I'm going to get it in here. You guys let us know if you can hear it okay once it starts. And so he has a director. It's a Taye Uhuru featuring Sade. I couldn't see the rest of her name. They're at the restaurant.
Right.
Wait a minute. I don't hear nothing. Do I have it up? Let me turn this up.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Boy, don't you be scary. Come and see what it do. Once you take a bite of this forbidden fruit, you will lose yourself. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Boy, don't you be scary, come and see what it do. Once you take a bite of this forbidden fruit, you will lose yourself.
Oh, dang. I'm sorry, Taye. Right when you were starting, I was like, let me unmute it and ask you a question. Guys, I'm going to rewind.
Ooh, fire the selector. Fire the selector.
So wait a minute. I'm rewinding to when you're starting. We got a vocalist here, and we've got you. You are the lyricist. You created, what do you call it, Corey, when you write rhymes?
You're the lyricist.
Oh, okay. I got it right. Y'all see, I'm the wingman.
He's the rhyme writer.
All right. And so, and your features. So let me get back to where you started. I think this is where you are. Let me unmute.
Come and see what it do. Once you take a bite of this forbidden fruit, you will.
I'm just going to turn it down a little bit so we can talk if they need to.
Goddess, a title that fits you, but still is modest. I'm just being honest. You gave me life, I'm still astonished. To submit, I promise. Every day I
Phil said that's a real video.
to help me break this European bondage. Forgive us for the times we betrayed you. Forgive us for the times that we played.
I filmed a video in South Africa as well. You said we got some South Africans in the house.
Oh, you filmed a video in South Africa as well.
Yeah, in Johannesburg.
You know what? Real Talk with Ntabi is in Johannesburg. She says, listen, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I love it. She also says, oh, wow, dedicated for us, the queens. Thank you so much. And so people are loving this. Like Phil said, this is a real one. Wade Staten is in here. He's a musician.
Wade in the house.
Yes, he says. He says fire. He also said, how about track number 7, Corey? That's what Wade Staten Jr. said.
Yeah. Front hooves up, back heels down.
Emily is saying, hey, power to the black woman. Nice.
Dark skin, brown skin, light skin, a mix, we all Africans. And they brought us in on the same ships, made us.
So I'm going to turn this down a little bit just so that we can hear also, I guess it's either down or up. I'm going to turn it right there. So Real Talk with Ntabi, she's from South Africa. You filmed a video in South Africa also. But this particular video, where was this one filmed? Because I know it says in the description, it says at the very beginning, but where was this particular video filmed? Because I know it's at a restaurant and it's a significant one. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a restaurant in my hometown in the city of Cleveland. It's called Black Wall Street, and they have a lot of, pictures of strong black people all around the restaurant. So it's a real nice scenery, and the food is real good, top notch.
And you said the restaurant is called Black Wall Street?
Yeah, yeah. It's located on 93rd and Kinsman.
All right, so if you're in Cleveland, check out Black Wall Street's restaurant. So definitely do that. He says got good food. Taye has traveled all around the world, shooting music videos and doing educational tours. So he knows something about some good food. Speaking of traveling around the world and good food, let's talk about some of these Camp Cleveland tours. Man, you pack a lot into a 7-day educational tour. It's like going on a cruise on dry land because there's so much to do. You never get bored. And so let's unpack that a little bit. I think this is something that everybody wants to hear about.
Hold on a second, because you know what?
Just because he's saying Black Queen like 50 million times, you're gonna make sure that song plays.
I know, right? I'm like, I'm starting the music up. So yeah, let's get into the tours. Guys, if you're just getting here, we are doing a giveaway today. It's our first giveaway, so don't expect anything serious, but it's a giveaway. And we are giving away something good, but you have to put in hashtag 36 in order to get into the giveaway, because Taye has done all of these things and he is only 36 years old. So get in there, guys, get into the chat. And David Hunt is saying 37 minus 1, Corey. So
stop it, you'll confuse PWJ and LaQuita at the same time.
Yeah, we can add that quick. So here we go with your tours. I'm going to head back over to your website because all of the information is right there. It says educational tours. We can click on that button. And when we click educational tours, we can click 7-day educational tour to Egypt, to South Africa, to Cape Verde, Kenya, to Tanzania. They're all $2,800. There's one price. It just depends on which one you decide to take. And of course, once you click on it, it shows you the itinerary. It shows you photos from those places. And so this way, you know a little bit about where you're going, what you're going to do. Every day is already outlined for you. Why is there a zebra with the backdrop, the city in the backdrop? There's a giraffe with the city in the backdrop. Wow, that's so cool. But this is in Kenya, guys. They don't have large game or large animals, because these aren't game, these are animals. They don't have large animals all over the continent. Right. Yeah, it's mainly over there on the eastern side. So like if we look here, 7-day tour of Ghana, we are not going to see elephants because that's not where they are. But anyways, tell us about these tours. We know that the itinerary is here. What do people say when it's time to go? What do people say just while they're there? Everything is laid out here. Day 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the people saying?
Oh man, they are blown away. I mean, it's a life-changing experience to go to Africa. Africa is so diverse. It's the most genetically diverse continent in the world. More languages, more cultures, the music, the food. It's almost 60 different countries in Africa, and they all are unique, in their own way. But the more popular places are like Ghana and Egypt and South Africa for sure.
So what advice would you give to somebody, 3 things you would give somebody that wanted to actually travel to Africa and take to see and explore? I'll give you one. Number 1 is contact Camp Cleveland. It's your education tour. So we'll let you do 2, 3, or 4 from there.
Oh, okay.
And also, while you're saying this, no, I was just going to say, while you're saying this, I am going to share just the visuals from a trip that one of the tours where you were in Ghana. So that way people can sort of see the folks there just, hanging out, doing their thing. So go ahead, give it to us.
Oh, okay. The number 1 thing I would say, just in general, if you're traveling to somewhere, you want to do your research. Africa in particular, a lot of people have fears, and then you could look up things, like the United Nations is a global entity. and they rank each country, from the most peaceful to the most dangerous. And you'll see that it's dozens of African countries that are far safer than the United States, even safer than some European countries. You know what I'm saying? Like even Ghana is 2, 3 times safer than the U.S., safer than London. Cities like that. Lower crime rate, lower violent crime, less mass shootings. Less guns and different things like that.
Right. I love it. People are still in here saying things like, Phil says he is nice with that flow, talking about your music video. Thanks, Intabi. She got into the giveaway with a hashtag 36. And so I know that as part of your Ghanaian tour, it says that you'll see African dance. You'll have a chance to get your Adinkra symbols. And that's what this is. I see some dancers right here. I'm going to just fast forward because the participants were invited into that circle. And there they are, going around. They're about to invite people in. Then later on in this video, they show them getting their Adinkra symbols. So this way, the Adinkra symbols are being explained, what they mean, what they are, and then they get to actually stamp their own fabric.
And just so you know, in the PWJ, the M, the golden arches, is not an Adinkra symbol.
Oh, you talking about Sankofa?
No, I know.
That, like there's the heart, because there's two different symbols.
Yeah, the heart one. I call it the pretzel one. Then you got the bird one. But I'm talking about for him, he would think, oh, I could just do like, no, this is not the burger joint. The burger joint M is not it's not an Adinkra symbol. It's purely American corporation.
Right.
I know this is one of your favorites.
Yes. So, Corey, we are going to head over to the giveaway. We've got people that have entered, and so I'll stop this video here, guys. I've added his YouTube channel to the chat, so definitely go and follow, help to grow and share this information.
Get that book, Afro said.
Yes, get the book. And also,
do you have it on audiobook?
No, I need to do that. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Yeah, it's something I definitely would like to hear on that. I love history, and so that's one of the, especially the hidden jewels of history. That's one to me. I hadn't heard of it, so yeah.
I'll just have to read it to you. That's all. We'll have to get it.
I'll make that happen. I'll do that. That's a good idea.
Yeah, Valerie Singleton, Corey, she has entered the giveaway. She said hashtag 36, and she is saying, wow, this is amazing. Thank you so much, Valerie, for being here, hanging out with us today. And so, guys, this has been like just wonderful. When you go to Camp Cleveland's website, there are also online courses that you can take. And the courses come with Corey, this part here. It comes with the Afro set book. This part in the video was so funny. I'm not going to show it. The ladies were trying the mortar and pestle. Okay, I am going to show it. You're supposed to have like a rhythm, so you're working with each other. Right. They're clinking the pestle. Yeah. Anyways, so guys, you get some authentic experiences. Shine bright is saying, wow.
Now, Taye, did you get out there in the dance circle and bust a step or two for Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, good. So we gotta get some video footage of that next time you go over.
Yeah.
Right.
So Shine Bright said, wow, that looks like an awesome experience. And Phil says, I'll get it and record it for you, Corey, because he does voiceovers. Yeah, so Phil is a voiceover artist. So yeah, that'd be a great connection, definitely so. So Corey, yeah, absolutely. I think we are ready to try this. Now, guys, keep in mind, this giveaway, if you've already put in hashtag 36, because that's Taye's age, he was so kind to share it with us. All we'll do is we will start the giveaway tool. It will sort of spin all the names around, and I think you guys are going to see it here. So I'm going to go ahead. I think you'll see it on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and click draw. And hold on. Oh my goodness. I gotta do it again because I'm not showing it. I think I gotta share the screen. Okay. This is awful, Corey. Because y'all listen, y'all are the experiment crowd, and I say this is awful because Phil is in there talking about I won. You know what? as I was saying, I'm going to show you guys the winner, and then Coach Remy Fitness, and then I've got to redo it because Phil is saying he won. I've got to redo it because I didn't do it the way. I'm gonna draw again. So y'all can see how it works. Y'all see all those names? Here we go. Let's see if he wins again. Well, let's see if Phil wins. Let's see if we can get 2 winners today. Oh, Coach Remy won again.
Coach Remy is in the house with the win today. Coach Remy, your grand prize is that you got to get your mom to do 300 push-ups on your next video.
No, actually, you guys have to go to Coach Remy Fitness, and so the winner of today, we shout them out. And so what happens is Coach Remy has a channel. I'll pull up his YouTube channel, and you guys have to get over there and subscribe. So Coach Remy has won some subscribers today, and for those of you that are watching on the replay. Now, we've already reminded you guys to, hold on a second, we got people calling us.
And for every subscription that he gets, Coach Remy will get his mom to do 10 push-ups.
10 push-ups, really? We've got Real Talk with Tavi saying, congrats, Coach Remy. So I am going to share on the screen right now his channel, as well as drop it into the chat. So for you guys that can see that, look, Coach Remy has a fabulous channel. He's got some great channel art there, but also when you go to the videos, you can actually see that, okay, it tells you this is a beginner's 20-minute chair leg. This is a 20-minute pull day, like back, biceps, traps, and it tells you the amount. Most videos are 20 minutes. Oh, you know what? He is live right now. So this is cool, guys. We are going to let him know that he won. And so I think that, but I'm going to drop his YouTube channel into the chat, so that way you guys can follow him.
So definitely go over to Coach Remy's.
And he's plant-based too, so I think that brings us to our next segment.
Go to his channel and subscribe so he can get his grand prize for the day, some new subscribers to his channel. And before we transition to the plant-based treat, Taye, we got to ask you the question of the day. That's drum roll.
Oh, drum roll.
Are you gonna say something?
That's the 3 times. People are saying congratulations, Coach.
Taye, how many fruits and vegetables have you eaten today?
Man, I've been on a smoothie kick, so I've been having smoothies for breakfast. I had the orange with the mango, carrot, ginger, turmeric, lemon, orange, pineapple, banana, and some black seeds.
Wow.
I'm coming to eat breakfast with you tomorrow.
Right. Are you plant-based?
Well, I eat meat, but I try not to eat it every day, so I haven't had any for like the last 3 days.
Wow.
All right. Well, more fruits and vegetables. And like I said, you're doing your thing with that, with those smoothies. Like I said, we really appreciate you taking the time out and spending some time with us here today on Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Live. Y'all make sure y'all go over to his channel, subscribe, like his videos. Make sure that you get that book, Afro said. And also, if you know people that are looking to go on a tour to visit Africa, maybe just as a familiarization tour, just to get their feet wet on the continent, make sure you send them to Camp Cleveland and explore all his educational tour options.
Any parting words from you, Taye?
Oh, man, it's been a great experience. I want to thank y'all so much. I love y'all show. I love what y'all doing. And thank you to everybody for tuning in.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes, we appreciate it. And just so that you know, Phil is saying Taye saw me win. So I don't know if you want to co-sign on that.
Oh yeah, congratulations, King.
But he is saying thanks for sharing today, Taye. This has been wonderful. So we'll see you next time. All right.
All right. Peace.
All right. Hang out backstage with us. So, Corey, I think that does bring us where?
Everybody, it's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
2-step jam, just 2 steps.
Jam, 2-step jam, 2-step jam.
And there are a couple of bonus ingredients that you can use. If you'd like to sweeten it, just use sugar. If you'd like to brighten the flavor, you can add a squeeze of lemon juice. I find using a very small container is great. This is an empty gum container. So like once you're finished with gum, if you buy something like this, pull off the wrapper, everything comes completely off. You end up with this.
Step 1. Add frozen fruit.
Fill up the container that I ate all the gum out of.
Hey!
Tee-hee.
Step 2. Add a tablespoon of chia seeds.
I like a little bit of sugar, so I'm going to put like a teaspoon, half a teaspoon, not much, of sugar. And I like to brighten up the flavor. So there we have it. A little bit of lemon juice. That's it. We're going to shake it up since these kind of thawed out anyways. And then I'll shake it up again. But I'm going to show you this, guys, in about 20 minutes. I'm going to leave it on the counter. Break up the berries a little bit.
I like it with more sugar.
We added that and it tasted great. Enjoy!
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode as well as that plant-based treat. Oh my goodness, Taye was so fun, guys. We hope you enjoyed him. Go to his channel, go to his Instagram, follow him on YouTube. He's definitely growing that space. And of course, you know who else to follow. Who else should they follow, Corey?
Coach Remy Fitness.
The winner of today. Guys, he is live right now. That is his channel. So I told him in the chat, as you can see, that you are the winner. And so I think this is a premiere because he recorded the live so that he can also chat in the premiere.
Right.
And so this is cool. Like he's outdoors. There's a timer on the screen. You're counting down your time. And it's easy. Oh my goodness. Like I thought I was going to be sweating bullets, but yeah, anybody can do these workouts. So congratulations to our winner for the day, Coach Remy Fitness.
Coach Remy in the house.
Yes, head on over and subscribe. And so Corey, you know, Real Talk with Ntabi says she loved the treat. It's super easy, right? Anybody can do it, plant-based or not. Everybody eats jam. So
no, you gotta say right. Everybody eats
jam.
There you go.
Oh, jam. So Corey, how do we say goodbye to the folks? Because we've got a wonderful week lined up. Do we tell them or do we just say hit the thumbs up, goodbye? What do we do?
Nah, tomorrow you're going to meet a fabulous woman named Karen Robinson. She is an NFL mom. Her son spent 10 years in the NFL, and she's going to share some good advice for mothers and fathers out there that are raising sons and children in general. But yeah, she is a fabulous motivation. Her backstory is one that should be a movie. She's still active with the NFL Players, Football Players Mothers Association. So tune in tomorrow to hear from Karen Robinson, motivational speaker, singer, and NFL mom.
Absolutely. So guys, we'll see you on tomorrow and
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
How do we say deuces, Corey? Well, you didn't even tell them about Friday.
Friday. Oh yeah, Friday we have the tribe.
Thank goodness for me.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Y'all
for
see
you.
how this works? Who's really in charge? Making things happen, keeping things going.
Hey, we got on Friday, we have Deanna J and the Tribe Collective, who's going to talk about what she's doing to celebrate Juneteenth. And she's also going to be discussing the opening of a new restaurant and event space that she started called Kabila. So we got a great week lined up for you. And again, don't forget, if you want to be part of our final end of the year celebration, go over to our website. You can purchase tickets to our Paint and Sip, and you can share it and tell a friend.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, since Tah-Yay is from Cleveland, I'm going to go back to the quote I did earlier. We want to thank you, Taye Uhuru, because you're the rhinestone, rock and roll, funky soul doll, baby, Bubba. 100% programmable. Bubba, 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 Deuces.
Deuces.